looking through closed eyes while the world passes me by. Beauty all around me, blind to my paradise. Oh, then I am here waiting for what I'm supposed to see. It's right here and now, right here in front of me, but I don't see a thing. I don't see a thing. Good afternoon, good morning, welcome to Back Porch Unplugged. My name is Rob Arndt, I am your host, my co-host Stephen Vincent. Nice to see you, brother.
Morning.
That was an original song called Don't See a Thing, one of the first songs I ever wrote with my brother, who told me to stop writing love songs because everyone knows that I love my wife. So he's like, can you write something that's not about you? And I did. Of course, big Dave Matthews influence there. So, but I'd like to welcome everybody to the show today on WBMGR Internet Radio. Make sure to check us out. We are on 24/7. The whole radio station is all about supporting local talented musicians. You can check us out on WBMGR.com. And Stevie, what's going on? We missed you last week, man.
Yeah, just getting over chest cold. I had given myself a hiatus on smoking, and it's kind of strange. Every time I have done that, like things get stirred up, and then I get a chest cold.
You know, I think
it's like a withdrawal thing, but yeah, I wanted to save my voice.
You're the second person I've seen that has somebody I met last night actually too. He said, "Yeah, I quit smoking and right away I get sick." And it's funny. My wife's tried to quit smoking a couple of times. She goes to the vape, but then she hasn't gotten sick from it though. She never gets sick. But I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy. I missed you last week. We had a good time with Mr. Manosis,
though. I feel bad. I apologize to George for not being here. And I love
man,
George.
sorry. We talked about you, and I think we finally know who the hell you are.
Yeah, I was listening. I was listening.
He's at home under the covers with his dog listening.
You're not lucky you weren't looking at the screen because I was going to be sending some like funny messages to you, but I behaved.
I heard about him. Don't worry, I heard about him. Well, today we have an awesome duo that I listened to today on YouTube. Usually I don't know where the egg girl is today. She's not here, but the group's name is Remerge, and it's Melody Stuart and Tia Green.
Hello.
Welcome, ladies.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to have you guys here.
Yes.
Are you ready for radio?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the collection of guitars we have today. This is really, really nice. It's like guitar porn for me, I just...
Does that mean we're going to make a movie?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You just never know. We got the camera rolling, so...
Guitar swapping.
Oh, my.
And it's so funny because, you see that it's on Facebook all the time. There's several versions of guitar players like, I just need one more. Well, not really, but, the wife and I always talk about... do I need another guitar? She gets me a Martin for our anniversary. And I'm like, yeah, well, now I got to get the matching 6-string because it was a 12-string. She's like, you need another guitar. There's like 12 guitars at the house. So then I come in today and I see Melodies. Was yours? No, it was your Tia. I got to get it right. It was Tia's baritone guitar. Oh, my God. Steve, you played that thing. I
was going to look up how much there are.
Yeah, I'm going to be on eBay as soon as we leave, baritone guitars, because I need a baritone guitar. Do I?
You do, of course.
Of course I do.
No,
yeah, Steve and I are going to start a group.
That's because we do a lot of songs in different crazy tunings and decided to add the baritone guitar to it. Yeah. And then we also do mandolin and ukulele as well.
Really?
On top of it?
Yeah, all at the same time.
It's totally one hand for, one and one hand for another.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is so cool. I love it. I want it. I like an acoustic guitar to fill up a room. And it's funny, you can go to Guitar Center and pick up the prettiest guitar and it'll sound like, like, oh, what is that? It's like it doesn't project. There's no vibe to it.
Well, I totally get that because I bought 3 guitars and I returned 3 of them, and then I picked out this one because I retired my Alvarez, which was signed by Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That Seagull right there, I picked up a couple of Seagulls and they're not that expensive. And they really fill up nice.
Yeah, this is nice.
Especially that mahogany one.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to hearing that, and of course
Not bad for a Canadian guitar.
I think this one's Canadian.
Everything else was made in Japan. No, not Japan. I don't mind Japan. China. Everything was made in China.
China's a junk. Japan. The Japanese make good guitars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Takamines. I'm a fan of Takamine.
Yeah.
You're a fan. You abuse Takamine.
I do.
You beat holes into Takamine.
Mm-hmm. That guitar's here, and the holes are covered up though.
So we listened to a song before the show started, a song called "Oh Marty."
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that song.
That song, okay. Well, I've been playing in this area since the early 90s. I used to host open mics. Before Clematis turned to a full restaurants, there were tons of clubs down there.
Did you do the coffee house, the underground coffee?
I hosted the open mic there for 3 or 4 years, and I played there a lot.
That is a great place.
Yeah. And I toured up and down the East Coast, a little bit out west. Played in a lot of different places, but I've been playing, like I said, since 93, 94 I started.
Mm-hmm.
And Marty was about this guy who was supposed to be a manager of another group that I was in at the time. And he kept on just not returning my phone calls and not, just ignoring me and saying he's going to do this, going to do that. It basically just turned out to be a bunch of and so hence the song. And it exactly speaks for itself, it's I don't even think the guy is still married yet.
Really?
Yes, I think he's still a virgin.
Well.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
Exactly. Well,
60-year-old virgin. I think they're going to make a new movie.
I got 20 years ago that I was hoping.
So it's not, I like, I'm always a big fan of like Alanis Morissette. Like, guys are usually the ones that come up with the clever tunes that, girls usually just write about rainbows and unicorns.
No.
And then you get,
No.
I'm totally kidding. I'm making a joke.
No.
But it's nice to hear women coming from that angle. It's like, a little bit of a jab.
Actually, a lot of the stuff I write are FU songs. Excuse me.
I like
in
FU
a nice
songs.
in a nice way though.
Yeah.
There's no heavy like na 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 to it. It's just like very
It's the
whimsical
feminine version.
of a
Little
FU.
tongue in cheek.
Exactly. You got it.
I'm going to stop. I'm not going to say what I was just thinking there, but all right. Censor, right? We're internet radio.
I don't have the beep style.
She don't have the button.
Come on, Mary.
You don't have the 5-second delay?
No.
Jeez.
So, I'm really anxious to listen to some of your music right in front of me and hear these awesome guitars. So, let's see. You are listening, by the way, to WBMGR's Back Porch Unplugged. We have the group Remerge with Melody Stuart and Tia Green. We're going to hear another one of your originals here. What song is this?
It's called Two Girl Boogie.
Two Girl Boogie.
I like it.
It's just an instrumental.
Yeah.
It's
Rock
pretty
on.
cool.
Bring it out. Let's hear it, y'all. This is Two Girl Boogie.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. That was really nice, ladies.
Two girl boogie.
I'm digging that right there. See, a little guitar playing. That does it right for me. What was the inspiration for that little ditty?
Well,
Two girls playing guitar?
Well, probably, yeah.
it's kind of interesting because Melody and I have been playing for almost a year now
Right.
as a duo. And you know, when you're coming together and trying to see how your styles fit together, we have very different musical styles, but we did really connect in the blues, on the blues. And I had this blues tune that I was working with on my own, and I shared it with Melody, and she goes, wow, that's really cool, I really like that. So she put her own song on top of this song, my song.
Okay.
And it came together. That's why Two Girl Boogie.
Right on, man.
Two versions of the exact same song. So
I like
and
that.
And it
Yeah.
fit together and actually really worked.
So how did you guys end up coming together? Because you've been playing for a while, you said, and
Yeah, I used, I was part of the folk club down here, and I used to do play tons of festivals and stuff over. I was gonna say Starbucks Festival, the Sunfest,
Starbucks Festival.
the Riverwalk Blues Festival I was in.
Steve and I will be doing the Dunkin' Donuts Festival this afternoon.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's good. Yeah.
Festival of homeless people and Kmart workers.
I actually retired for about 10 years and came back into playing after having my own business. We met over at a guitar meetup about 3
okay.
years ago. So, but we really didn't start, getting seriously playing together.
We
till
always
about-
tried to get together in
Yes.
those 3 years,
Yes.
and it
Yeah.
never worked out.
Yeah.
You know
Now,
how life just happened.
what's your background, Tia?
I do have a musical background.
Well, I can tell.
Yes. Started playing classical piano when I was about 7, and kept up with my music until college. But very soon, only a year into college, I dropped out, got married, raised 4 kids, and 25 years later, I'm ready to play music again.
You know that's pretty cool. It's funny. I started playing guitar because my mother taught me Malagueña when I was
okay.
about 10 years old. After I ate a baseball out in Little League and my mouth swelled up, and she's like, "Why don't you learn?" So she started teaching me and that's the only song she can play. She had this little beat up guitar, and it's interesting because, she's gone through, let's just say, a pretty chaptered life, and she's kind of in her space now where she's on her own, and it would be really cool to see her pick up the guitar and maybe go somewhere, because my brother and I are the only musicians in our family, but the artistic stuff is still there in different ways. My mom's an artist, but she does play guitar. I bought her a guitar a couple of years ago for Christmas, and it sits in the bedroom. Mom, if you're listening. And
Hint.
yeah, but maybe I'll hook her up with you guys. You can just get her,
See, exactly what you're describing with your mom. And
Yep.
Now, Mom, if you are listening, you can be a part of Remerge, because that's exactly the explanation for it.
So my mom can join your band.
Your mom, it's all about re-emerging.
Yeah.
Put those two words together.
She can hold a
because-
D chord like no one's business. Let me tell you though. She
But it's very cool how you said, she had a very chaptered life.
Yeah.
And I think maybe we all do.
Oh yeah.
But music is something that we come back to because it's a part of who we are.
Oh yeah, that's my therapy coming out right there. I have to just look at things a little bit differently. But so tell me about where you guys are playing now. Like what are you guys doing?
Right now we just did a show over at Golden Lakes, which is 55 and over, which is good because they pay. Yeah, and
have money.
they have money to pay. Yes, and some of the local clubs.
$1 beers.
Yeah, it's $1 beers
Is that
exactly.
how much it was? Wow.
And next gig we actually have coming up is January 27th over at Rudy's.
Rudy's. I gotta go to that place sometime.
And then we played over at the living room and then at the pub, and we're just basically looking for gigs and hunting and practicing,
Get
doing
more
songs,
originals.
recording,
Right
getting
on.
recordings because I also write for TV and film, so I do that as well.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a whole big mixture in the pot there.
Yes,
So
diverse.
The living room is a really cool place. I actually went there for the first time this last Wednesday. This last Wednesday,
Rick was playing.
I got
yeah?
a chance to have a night off. And is that with the jazz band?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd never been it. And my wife and I, we actually came up with a title for my next album. It's going to be called Candy Cane, Scallops, and Jazz.
Nice. Very good.
No, it's because I got her some candy canes for decoration that I knew she wanted. Then we went out and had scallops at Chimera, and then we went and had jazz at living room. I'm like,
There you go.
What a cool little date night, you know?
That's
Yep.
my favorite place to play.
You play living room?
You like it?
I never
I love
played there. I
playing
went to
that.
see Jameson,
Yeah.
and the bar was slow, so they didn't have him play that night. So we hung out and watched jazz.
Yeah.
What do
Rick
you-
Patterson's band.
So yeah, I've
Yeah.
never seen him before, but really, really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rick's,
yeah.
Rick's a great drummer.
Yeah.
Great singer too, and guitar player. He's a very talented guy. And he's got
Really?
the meaning. Get to his studio, check it out. He's got a studio also.
Yeah, it's cool. We've been there.
I
Yeah.
love it. Just that made me. It's so hard to find. You know, my wife's actually like, "Didn't you used to play this stuff in college?" I'm like, "Yeah." Then I realized there's no money in it. You know, and it's like it's a shame because that's, you know, for people that's what I like about Rudy's. You know, like you go to Rudy's and people sit and listen to you play.
They do.
I went to the living room. Here's a jazz band, no vocals. You know, and I can still go up and do a request. I asked them to do Freddie the Freeloader, one of my favorite jazz tunes, and they whip it out, and it's like people are all listening. You see their eyes closed, their heads bobbing, just getting
Yeah.
down with it.
Because there's no
It's just-
distractions. There's no TV.
Yeah.
It's not a sports bar.
There you
Yeah.
That's the name
Yeah,
of your next
yeah.
CD, by the way. No TVs.
Yeah.
It'll be a color of TV
Yeah.
and sports in the
I'm
background.
waiting for a song that is all about
I'll write
TVs.
it. I'll
No
write it.
TV.
I can write very sarcastic, wise ass songs.
No TVs. Everything is E-blues to me. It's all good.
It works.
Exactly. Well, I think I'm about ready for another song.
Well.
I mean, if y'all
I'm gonna
don't
need
mind.
Another guitar though.
All right then.
I'll grab
If
it.
you don't mind.
Here,
Guitar boy. Oh, that's me.
I'm a lackey.
Very good.
So also, so yeah, tell me a little bit more about the next song we're gonna do. Is
This song is called Why.
okay, and a little background on
A
this
little
song.
background of the song. Basically, the song speaks for itself. It's just, you know, my friend asked me, she says, "Did you write the song about me?" And I said, "No," but I really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you just have to listen to the words. It's just
Okay.
basically, that's what it is. 2, 3, 4. Why do people act so strange, baby, baby, do funny things? Why do they? Why do they? Why do people never answer the telephone when it rings? Why do they? Why do they? Gotta move ahead. Check caller ID. Gotta get me a good plan. Gotta look and see. Why do people change their minds, baby, baby, when their mind's made up? Why do they? Why do they? I got this feeling, oh baby, 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 well it's in my cup. Why do they? Why do they? I think I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe you should. You get left behind. they're just talking loud. Why do they, why do they say what you feel? You gotta set the stage, gotta get it going, baby. Start a brand new page. Don't talk about it, don't be afraid. Say what you feel, gotta set the stage now, yeah. Don't be surprised, oh no, no, gotta think ahead. Don't wanna hear no more. Sell the Brooklyn Bridge, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Excellent harmonies. I was really digging that.
Folks, that's Melanie, Stuart, and Tia Green singing Y on WBMGR. We really enjoyed that.
I really like that. I just
Thank you.
I love harmonies, even though I'm terrible at it. I just love hearing it, and I just like when you're unison and then you split into the harmonies like that. I really dig that.
Yeah, she's good at harmony.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's weird how you can hear that. You know, some people hear the melody and that's it.
Right.
I hear the harmony and
Oh
that's
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, and it fills it up, too. And I like that. I'm a tone junkie, so I'm listening to the acoustic guitars, and I love how those two complement each other very well. And
The Barry and the guitar, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. So, Mom, I need a baritone for Christmas.
How was that tune, by the way? What's the tuning?
This is interesting because it starts on a low B.
Okay.
Then you got
Right.
E, A, D, and F sharp,
Right on.
and a B.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
have to, if you're transposing, you
Right.
have to think 5 steps down.
Yeah.
Right.
Constantly transposing.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Keeps you on
when-
your toes.
It really does.
Just give me a weekend with that thing. I'll be down with it. Done.
Well, you didn't have any problem just before when you picked it up.
Well, it's certain things just speak to you, and I'm always looking for a guitar that really fills and but that thing just has a growl to it, it just has like
It really
man,
does.
really does.
You guys know this. Being acoustic musicians, we're very much into keeping that acoustic sound alive.
Oh yeah.
So when
Yeah.
you're putting two just regular standard guitars together,
Mhm.
you get a certain sound.
Yeah.
So when Melody and I started out playing, we're playing, it sounds really good, but Melody says, we need something to hold up that acoustic bass. We don't have a bass player.
Right.
So
The baritone kind of kicks in.
this
You know.
is where that idea was conceived. What are we going to do? How are we going to keep that acoustic sound, but also get that, that backup sound
Yeah,
that we need?
she does the picking and I do the crazy strumming, so.
The crazy strumming.
Yeah, I do a lot of syncopated strumming
Nice.
and stuff like that, so.
See that, but that's what makes it musical. It's like, especially when you have two people kind of counteracting with each other, it works well. And you can even do it with assortments of guitars, like whether you have a baritone or just have someone that plays a bit more low end heavy, or even just
You get that bass
Yeah.
line range in that, really underneath the guitar,
Right.
it has that lowness to it.
It does.
Work.
And also, we experimented and still do with alternate tunings. You can get that
Oh, yeah.
bass sound as well. But here's the thing: when you're out there gigging and you're playing, how you're going to lose your audience
Yeah, but
if you're
tuning,
constantly
yeah.
tuning.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to have something that was stable. Therefore,
It's funny because when I do my solo shows, I bring like 3 guitars, but in all honesty, I could bring 6.
yes.
And that would keep me from having to have one acoustic D down to drop D. I'd have the 12 string. I'd have this one tuned to another one. I'd have 2 strats, one a half step down, just to change. I mean, I would, I would bring them all, but then, this that would be just out of control.
It forces you to make conversation while you're tuning.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's favorite song, tuning.
Yeah. Chinese.
Exactly, the Chinese tune.
Yes, absolutely.
What I also liked when I listened to you guys play, and this is what I wish a lot of duos do, and I do hear some, is that at certain points of the song, you're playing basically the same thing, a strumming pattern, and then you guys will take off and kind of go in a little different direction individually, which still marries together as the song goes on. Like
Right.
you'll arpeggiate or finger pick maybe while she'll strum or something else. So it creates more of an ensemble, and more of a purpose for having the two guitars. It fills the room musically much
Right,
better.
right.
And, I when I see two guys up there playing guitar and they're all doing it, it's like you don't need two guitars for
Margaritaville?
that. I will only play that song for $100.
Oh, you know what? I played that song one time. The guy goes, "I'll give you $50 to play it." I said, "Done."
Nice.
Yes.
There you go.
You know what? I'm a fan of it. I play it on my own. I don't care. I do it. I love
Great
it.
that you can admit that.
Yeah.
You can own the radio.
No,
Really.
it's I actually
do it with conviction. Who cares?
yeah.
I don't.
I actually like the song. Honestly, if I'm driving down to the Keys, the first thing I do, I have a playlist on my iPod of all Buffett songs, and it's just one that puts you in the mood. But when you go out and hear live music, you go to Rudy's, I guarantee if we went to Rudy's and played Margaritaville, they would throw our asses out. They would start hucking beers at us.
I'm gonna do it just for that reason.
Now if you go there and
You better make
They would definitely throw you. They would throw you out.
and now if we if we
Not the
do
parrot heads are there though.
and we do God's Own Drunk or something more interesting, that would be fun. Or Gordon Lightfoot. Did you hear Minosis last week? He did it. He does the whole wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, wow, I love that song so
Got a good
much.
voice for that.
I saw him at a when I first came down here. I saw him at the folk club festival. I did a festival for the folk club.
Folk club now?
I have to laugh because yes, folk music did bring into rock and roll. Rock and roll brought into folk music. I really don't know. Really don't care. But really, sing about oranges? I don't know. I don't know about that.
Sing about oranges.
Yes. Yes.
Palm trees.
Yes. That he did. Yes.
Really?
Sing
All
about
right.
oranges, palm trees, and the grapefruits.
Well, George will pretty much sing about anything
Yeah.
if the money's right.
Well,
No, I'm kidding. George's been around for a while. He's creative.
it's hard to listen to that when you come from New York.
That's true.
Okay?
This is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to get a couple of questions out for you guys.
Yes.
First of all, being performers, I'm sure you're influenced by other performers. So tell me about one of your top live shows that you've been to. Something that's made a mark on you as a performing musician.
Well, you.
Or individually, if they're different. I mean, obviously you both have seen music over the years.
My father was a professional jazz piano player, and I like to do a lot of standards and jazz and blues.
Okay.
I can't decide what style of music that I like, so it's a mixture of everything.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
I like hip hop. I like rap. And I write so much. It's just so in such different styles. So it's
Right.
It's
But has there ever been a show you've gone to where you walked away going, wow, this is just where something that maybe even alters your direction in a small way?
gosh,
That's such a hard
it
question.
is a hard question.
I mean, maybe it's just me, but when
You
I
should let
when-
us think about, we
when-
should have thought about that before.
I mean,
because
no-
there's so much music.
Yeah, well, I know I was always wanted to be a rock star like the Beatles. I knew that. So
Yeah.
I still do.
I mean, it
Yeah.
never fails. Every concert I've ever gone to, I walk away with something different in my bag of tricks. It's like or it makes me just maybe rethink.
actually seeing Heart with just Ann and Nancy at the Sunrise Theater before they took it down. They played a duo, and it was just them. Stomp box, guitars, two guitars, bass guitar.
Really?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Now that's cool. I didn't know they even did that.
Yeah, and the Indigo Girls, I saw them quite a few number of times. But her songs are just way too wordy
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. I can
So-
see that. How about you, Tia?
The inception of YouTube
Yeah.
has, instead of going out there,
Oh yeah.
it brings it right into your own living room. And I discovered on YouTube Tommy Emmanuel.
Oh, he's amazing.
I knew nothing about Tommy Emmanuel, but the guy has been playing for umpteen years. What,
YouTube has basically made
Yeah.
so many overnight successes out of people that have been playing forever.
Exactly.
But obviously new people coming up, but even older people. it's like people get a hold of it and all of a sudden it spreads like wildfire. I never heard of Tommy Emmanuel till about 5 years ago.
Right.
And all of a sudden he's like on Guitar World magazines. I guarantee without YouTube, you know, people still may not have known about him. And he's a phenomenal
He's
player.
phenomenal, and also this whole genre of fingerstyle guitar playing.
Yeah.
Discovered Candy Rap Records,
Mm-hmm.
who has the most unbelievable array of fingerstyle guitar players that are out there.
Really?
And I have been just enthralled with that style of acoustic guitar playing. All kinds of different tunings, you name it, they have it. Originals, it's opened up a whole new world of guitar for me. So I really love that.
I was on the other day looking at fingerstyle guitar, and not many people can pull it off, but Michael Hedges, remember him?
Oh, of course.
Michael Hedges, I mean, God bless him. He died in '97,
Yes, he
just a car accident. But oh my God, just one of those people that, like, anytime I think I'm good on guitar, I'll just put that in to remind myself that I have a long way to go. And just phenomenal in so many ways. And
all along the Watchtower.
his version,
His
oh
version
yeah.
of that.
Oh
my
yeah!
gosh.
Did you ever hear he had Crosby? I think it was just David Crosby and Nash harmonized with him on that song "I Carry Your Heart."
Is that on YouTube?
It is. Look, I talked about it. I just got goosebumps.
Wow. That
song, I like to put that on a nice long drive and just turn it up as loud as I can, and the harmonies just reach in your body. It's amazing.
Another
So-
one that died too young.
Oh, absolutely.
And totally in his prime.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm digging this music so much. I would really like to hear another song.
Sure.
If we need, do we need to switch guitars, or are we?
I think we're good.
We're good with the.
For this one.
All right. Well, so what's this song we're even doing here?
This is called That's the Fact.
That's the fact.
That's the fact.
All right. You're listening to WBMGR, Back Porch Unplugged. You're listening to the group Remerge with Melody Stuart and Tia Green. They're gonna do That's the Fact.
Here we go.
Want to have a little more, don't want to work hard every day. I'm tired of going door to door, but I need that pocket change. Oh, darling. Well, I'm tired of say. Just one more excuse to put you off for another day. Seems like when I get ahead, I take 2 steps back. Another door that's closed on you now, baby, that's a fact. Oh, darling, another link that's on that chain. Well, I'm busting down all the doors. You can do the same.
Woo! Funky. And
Thank
you're
you.
holding the bass like with that. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really, really impressed with the the individual playing you guys, and then obviously the way you guys play together. And I like you. You got a great right hand.
Oh, thank
You
you.
know, but and of course I just I'm listening to it, and also I'm like that kind of gives me a Into the Mystic feel. You know what I mean? Not lyrically, but just the how you listen to that song. Like people have asked me to learn it. It's on my to-do list to learn. But it's like when you hear it, it's just like that. It just kind of
got a
puts you in a
slow
good.
roll.
Yeah, it just puts you in a good mood. And that song right there did it for me. I'm just got Mary Lou dancing over here. So.
I see. Ooh, yeah.
Really?
I can see the hands going. And
That was really good. What was the inspiration for that one? I always love the behind the scenes.
yes, I
on
do
songs.
remember. I was actually contemplating. I also do music lessons as well.
Do you teach somewhere locally? Or you don't like on your own? You have a
On my
school
own.
or okay?
Yeah, I used to have a school.
Right on.
Yeah. I was deciding really in my head what I need to do, something's got to change.
Right.
So, and I'm like, and every time I tried something, it's just like, boom,
Yeah.
2 steps back, starting all over again. So, so that was my inspiration for that song. I actually wrote it on the way to going to somebody's house for doing a music lesson.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Now,
And I finished it sitting in my living room, on the living room table.
Do you have? How long have you taught?
God, 30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool. I find teaching to be very grounding and very fun because especially when you teach like little kids and you see that you see it click, you see it like it makes sense to them. That's my challenge. Is like I can give them all this information, but
Yeah.
I got to figure out a way to make that little light bulb go on in
Yeah.
their head, and it's like, oh, there it is, finally.
Many years ago, when I had my music store, I managed a group called Odd Man Out, and I got them, on TV and Regis, CBGBs everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I had them playing everywhere, and they were like my Beatles. I used to remember to tell them, I'm like, don't shave yet. You cannot shave. You gotta look little. This is the only way it's gonna work. But they were totally my inspiration, and yeah, I put a lot of effort and time into them, and they're all successful now. Separate ways, but successful.
Yeah.
Can they be found online or?
They used to have stuff on YouTube, Odd Man Out.
Yeah, for some reason I've heard that name before. I don't know where. I don't know if I've seen him.
Well,
but the name.
Well, that's how actually I hung out with Bruce Springsteen. I
Okay.
met him over at Ultimate. We were hanging out, and I said, I have a gig playing over at the Green Market. I said, and he says, yeah, I'd like to come and meet the boys. So I actually played the first set, and I was so sick. I had the flu, but I went anyway. And then the boys come in and did the second set. And actually, that's how I hung out with Bruce. He hung out with us for about 4 hours. Very nice guy.
Yeah, I've never
Very
heard
down
of.
to earth.
Yeah, I've never heard a bad word about Bruce. I know a lot of people that have met him, and I mean, unless you're one of the guys that sees him when he's like trying to do something and he doesn't want to give you the time of day, which a lot of people are. But just in general, everybody I've met that's met him has always come away with a cool story about him.
And I do have a cool
Yeah.
story, but that's another time.
I always carry a picture.
Yeah, tell us.
It's your time today.
Well, speaking of it being your time, I would like to hear if you have anything off the top of your bean. I originally called it gig horror stories. I don't want to call it that anymore, but just if you can recall any particular, gig stories that stand out in your head that made it interesting for you, or
all the drunk people. I love them. I remember one time I was at a gig and somebody came over to my board and put their beer down on my board, and as it proceeded to fall into the board, the whole entire beer. And then of course the ones where, can I sing a song with you? What do you want to sing? Me and Bobby McGee. I'm like, oy vey. So,
oy vey.
oy vey, yes.
It's the longest song in history.
Well, it was really funny is that when I was playing it, I said, okay, I tell you what, I will play it, you will sing it. She's like, okay. So for about 15 minutes, all I hear is, Boston Flying Rouge. Boston Flying
I'm this
Rouge.
far from the mic.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard, I almost peed in my pants, so yeah.
I used to have an attitude about that. I'm really trying to mend my ways, because I realize that every day, we get to be in a bar or be in a club, and we get to play music. And, when I hear other musicians get a little cynical or like, oh, I can't have that at my show or whatever, like, right there, it's like, dude, you could be washing dishes, you could be driving a cab, you could be Ubering,
Yes.
which I might do for Christmas, by the way. That sounds like fun. But, it's like, have fun with it. Let them entertain you. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? And sometimes you get something kind of cool that happens. I had that guy, what's it, Dave Gillis? Is that the guy, the Lakewood guy? He came in with our little buddy Danny J, that's always around. And, they're wannabe rock stars, and they come up with, sometimes they make some cool music. It's like, instead of saying, no, don't step on my toes, just, let them have fun.
See, that's what we really, really like. When we're playing, we like to invite people to come and just play
And join with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and join.
We know people that love to play.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily professional musicians, but they like to put on a little harmony
Yeah.
here and there. They like to get their harmonicas out, We're going to invite my dad to come in. I'm going to go to Rudy's on 27th and do a little whistling to, me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Oh, I love that tune. He can do the whistle part?
He can do the whistle part. So,
I love that
but we
tune.
like to have everybody join us so that they can feel that they're a part of something, because they are.
And that's you hit it right there. That's the key. It's we invite a few of our friends to come up, and that's I had somebody walk into the Rum Shack last Tuesday, and her friend's like, oh, she's a singer. She's like, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know why you don't invite me up. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. And then the whole crew kind of gives me an attitude because I won't let her come up and sing. I'm like, I don't know who this girl is. Like, I don't know if I mean, like, professionals have a conversation, and then in that conversation, oh, you play, well, hey, why don't you come jam with me? That's a whole different thing.
The one risk about drunk people coming up, it can be fun and games, but sometimes the risk is that they overstep like their stay, and all of a sudden customers are annoyed. And then the customers
and
are
bar
annoyed, and the
owners.
owners are annoyed,
That's
and,
another-
and that's where you have to kind of draw the line. And when you see somebody going like this, that's one time. You gotta get that big cane.
Yeah.
The Gong Show, baby.
That's what I used to do. That's what I used to do at the Underground.
Oh, did you?
When I hosted the open mic there. Yeah, I used
That's
to
a
have
tough job.
the big cane.
Oh, yeah. I haven't hosted open mics in so long, but they used to be really, it's almost like what I'm getting out of this show now. Like, I love the fact that I hadn't heard of you guys until yesterday when she told me you guys were coming on. Yeah. And I'm like,
Surprise,
but
surprise.
no, but I asked for it like this.
I've never had either.
Yeah.
I've been playing the scene for a long time also. So
Yeah.
just paths don't cross sometimes.
That's true.
But it's neat for
Now
me
they have,
because
so.
I come in this morning and I get all new music. I get stuff I haven't heard. I meet people I haven't met. and it's exciting for me, and it's more genuine than Steve and I having our friends come in, because we really don't have any friends.
And
But
just think, all the people are listening to us today now.
exactly.
That's what it's
I'm
all
so
about.
sorry you have no friends.
67.
WBMGR, folks.
I would like to shamelessly plug something of my own, because I have kind of a big show coming up this week. My band, Big Jam Theory, is playing at the Bamboo Room this Saturday night at 10 o'clock, doing our tribute to the Dave Matthews Band.
Nice.
And we've been working on this show for quite a while, and we rehearsed yesterday, and the guys are just so polished. We have a guest saxophone player coming in from Carolina, and he's played with us over the years, and he wanted an excuse to come back to Florida. So we're like, hey, got a gig for you, man. Come on down. So
What time do you start?
Seth Grady, we start at 10 o'clock. There is another band before us that I can't remember, and I apologize, but I think it's something Jackson band. But
Tom Jackson?
no, not Tom. I think it's another blues band or rhythm and blues type thing. But we're really excited by this, because I love Dave Matthews music. It's just stuff that a lot of bands either can't pull off, and not that we're so good, but if it's something you're into, then it comes across. And we haven't played the material in like 2-3 months. We rehearsed last night. We're like, yeah, we're fine. I mean, everything's.
Especially with Dave Matthews.
Imagine, like, I'm in a rehearsal last night, and as I'm playing, I literally have goosebumps. I'm like, this is why I play music. I mean, I was so excited. I'm like, you guys are amazing.
Cool.
It's great to have a group of guys that are that synced. It really works for us.
Well, thanks for letting us know. We're coming.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, you can also get tickets ahead of time. I believe it's $5 in advance, and
Wow.
I'm urging a lot of our friends to get them now, so the club can see who's coming and get ready. They're $10 at the door, $5 in advance, and fortunately, I don't have any control over that. So buy your tickets.
Awesome.
And Stevie, where are you playing this week?
Tomorrow I'm in Jupiter, one of the food truck invasions.
Oh, really? I've never played one of those.
I can't remember the name of that park. And actually, a thin
Carlin?
week this week. Yeah, Carlin Park.
Okay.
Yes.
Carlin
yes.
Park, okay.
Tomorrow.
Food trucks.
That's a great
It
gig.
is good.
People come.
Yep.
I just wish they'd have some healthier options at those ones. Like every once in a while, there's a vegan truck that comes out, and I like that one. Comes out with some cool stuff, but it's like you always walk away going, "What did I just eat?"
You give me
But
that
it's good.
screen there.
Yeah.
Those gigs.
And do you guys have any shows coming up this week?
Not this week.
No. We're doing recording.
Okay.
We have recording that we have to do, and
What are you working on?
all original stuff, all original music.
Excellent.
A lot of finger picking style, a lot of stuff. Stuff that I have to write for, TV and film.
Oh, you write for
Stuff.
TV and film as well?
Yeah.
I did not realize that. What
Yes.
what shows? What movies or?
Grey's Anatomy picked up one more day. Actually, there was a couple of shows that picked up one more day. I don't know. I get this information from ASCAP, so
Oh,
all
okay.
of a sudden I find out. Oh, by the way,
Your song.
Now,
Yes.
are they
Yeah.
getting pitched and somebody's covering them, or are they you?
no.
doing them?
They pitch them,
Right.
and then they use my singers and stuff. I get released if I have somebody go in and do a certain song that I want done a certain way. Yeah, I'll have them sign a release and go in there and do
Cool.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah, it's also if you go on the Melody Stewart project, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff.
MelodyStewartProject.com or?
Yeah, the
Okay.
MelodyStewardProject.com. And,
Okay.
it mentions us also working together
Excellent.
as well.
Now, is there a place where people can find where your shows are going to be?
We have a Facebook page.
Yeah, we have the Facebook page. We use mostly, and right now that's what we're using.
Yeah, I believe I
most.
friended that. I friended you this morning, and I didn't see Tia on there on
the Remerge
Facebook.
page?
No, I didn't see. Remerge. I think I found that one as well,
Yes.
but I
Yeah.
didn't see your actual Facebook page. I don't know if you have one or not, but
I'm working on their EPK right now.
Oh,
so
okay.
there they can start putting their shows once it's
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
Any
acts as a
really,
website.
any information that you can friend me or go on the Remerge page and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one who takes care of all that stuff.
Well, excellent. You guys are listening to Remerge. This is Tia Green and Melody Stewart. And this is WBMGR.com, Back Porch Unplugged. We do this every Tuesday at 11:30. We should be rebroadcasting the show at some point tonight. or the next day or so. So keep listening. You can download the WBMGR app to your phone, or you can listen on your computer. I prefer to do it on the phone. This way I could listen to it in the car and stuff, and listen to how many times I stutter through one show. But I'm trying to get better. You know, I just think like way faster than I talk, and I have to catch up with myself. But we're looking forward to seeing you guys out some place soon. I really enjoyed this today, guys.
Thank you.
Very much for coming in.
Yes, we really appreciate you guys.
And yeah, we're gonna do one more song, and this is I always like to end the show with a cover to see how we reinterpret songs, and this is one you guys have reinterpret. One of my favorites, a Lenny Kravitz song called "Fly Away." So
You want to join us, Rob?
I'll noodle in the background. Go ahead.
Ready?
That was awesome.
Tia, are your kids listening today?
I hope so.
They got a cool mamacita.
Mamacita. Y'all, this is Porch Unplugged. We do this every Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Rebroadcast throughout the week. You did listen to Remerge with Melody Stuart and Tia Green.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. It was truly
Thanks,
enjoyable.
Mary Lou, for doing this.
Thank
Mary Lou, we love you.
Yay, Mary Lou.
We'll see you next week, guys. Thank you so much.
WBMGR, South Florida's #1 original music radio.